You know, a lot of the researchers that the scientists are doing now is that the way the youth are growing up with these phones in their hand, that their brains are thinking, you know, they're getting a little adrenaline shot or a dopamine squirt whenever they hear that ping of connectivity. You know, somebody wants to talk to me, who is it? And so their brain is actually deciding that reaching for that phone and seeing who that was becomes the number one priority, and their brain forgets they're driving a car and they just reach for the phone. It's not like they're making the decision to do that. Their brain is craving the connectivity and they want that dopamine squirt. They're also even showing that, you know, if you look around at stoplights, and you see people at the light, they're just like, you see them, they're scrolling through their phones trying to find something to do. It's because their brain is craving that dopamine, that connectivity, and it's going to keep searching until it finds that. And so I think we've really got a problem on our hands like we've never seen. I grew up in the 70s and 80s, like I said, where, you know, drinking and driving was something you worried about, but only late at night, on weekends, on holidays. It wasn't something you worried about 24 hours a day. Not everyone was an alcoholic. Not everyone was drinking at all hours of the day and night. But when it comes to our cell phones, we are all addicted to our phones. We use them so compulsively. You drive around at 5 o'clock in the morning and half the people on the road are on their phone. Like, who are they talking to? Who are they searching for on their computer, you know? What are they doing at that time? But so we're dealing with a problem that I don't think we've ever seen this type of scale. Even after losing my mom, it was a hard habit to break. I knew how dangerous it was. I knew the consequences, yet I would get in my car and start driving, grab my phone and start dialing, and then say, oh my gosh, what am I doing? It's a habit. And a lot of research is saying that. This is a habit, not a choice. So how do we break this habit that could be so deadly? I have Google alerts set up where every day I get mountains of emails that shows me everything that's been going on in the world of distracted driving. I have keywords set up for everything you can imagine, and we've had to add over the years new causes, because when we started this it was, you know, cell phone conversations or texting and driving, but now there's people on Facebook, now there's Snapchat crashes. I have heard so much lately that youth are now Snapchatting all the time. And when I see these Snapchats, so many of them are when they're driving. And for some reason, they're not connecting that texting and Snapchatting are literally the same thing. But it's people are taking these definitions so precisely.